everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm Kai and today we will be fishing for some brim. The brim have been going nuts out the back here, so I thought what a perfect opportunity to try get on some. Today I'm going to be using my light setup, 2500 Shimano, and some light line with a small hook. Now I've just been getting the brim excited, throwing some bread in the water, and they are going insane. So we will be using bread today as our bait, and hopefully we can get on some big ones. So let's get into it. Alrighty guys, so I am going to be showing you how I put the bread on the hook and the best way I find to get some fish. So you can let the bread, you can scrunch it up in a ball and let it sink, or you can just leave it kind of flat and put it on the top and let it float, and hopefully a brim smashes it. We're going to do both of them tactics today and see what one works the best. There is a bit of a storm coming and the sun's setting, so we're pushed to time, but we'll try and get it all in. I'm going to start by putting it on the top. So we're going to get some bread in the water, get them worked up, and I will show you right now what I'm going to do to rig my rod. So just a decent piece of bread, like I said, the small hook, and we just want to get it in there so the fish cannot see it. Now it's going to be quite hard, but if you can get it along the outside and feed the hook through so the line's through like that there, that is exactly what we want. Now the crust is obviously going to break if you attach it, so you're going to be super gentle, but I've just been feeding the line in and out of holes, and I'll pull it together at the end here. Alrighty, so the hook's set now. I've got the hook in place now. As you can see, it's just rigged there and the line's all the way through, so it should pull tight as soon as the brim gets on it. Alrighty guys, so how I catch my brim is pretty simple. So I've got, hang on, let me just sort this out. I've got my piece of bread that looks just like all the other pieces of bread, as I'll show you in a second. That's the one that has the hook in it. Now I've broken up just a slice of bread into multiple other pieces, as you can see, and I'm going to take my hand and just put all of the bait, all the bread in my hand, and as you can see, I'll put this on top. As a fish, you can definitely not tell the difference between the one with the hook and the one without the hook. Now this is a bit of volume on it, so I'm going to toss it out, and we got to watch the one that has the hook in it. And as soon as you see that go under, I'll have my bail arm open, and as soon as you see that go, let it sit for a little, let the fish swallow it, set the hook, and we should be on.
Alrighty guys, that's enough of me talking. Now let's get some rods in the water. I'm going to walk the bait down to the pontoon and throw it in the water, and hopefully we can get on some fish.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that might have been, not yet. Oh, ah! Right, that might have been our bait, guys. Can't tell yet, but they're smashing into them. Yeah, well, if we don't get a fish here, we have to try again, which is painful. Oh, yeah, the line's gone tight. Alrighty, guys. The line has just gone decently tight. And let me just get this sorted out. Alright guys, the line, we've just let all the bread in the water and the line has gone quite tight. Might have a fish on here, guys. Nah, I think he took it. Darn it. So this is one thing with brim fishing, they are quite picky with the bait. A lot of the time you can have it as discreet as you want and they won't bite. So we just got to keep doing this process and hopefully we can get on something. But that was definitely a good start. Let's get back into it. Alrighty guys, so got the baits in the water. I believe that's ours just there. Scare these seagulls away. There we go. That works. Alrighty, they're getting into the zone now where they're going to start to bite. We should see them smash up in a sec. Ours is the one really hard to pick up, but that one I highlighted on the screen, the very front one. So hopefully it gets smashed. It's into the zone now. Ah! don't want the seagull to take our bait. Oh, that was ours. That was ours, guys. Oh, ours just got smashed. They're in the zone now. It is in the zone of getting smashed any second now. And we should have a fish. Righties, guys, I've locked it over just to feel for the bites. I hate to break it to you guys. They've got us again, guys. Somehow I completely just avoided the bait. So I'm going to show you guys a different strategy now, and that is, look at that. We smashed every piece of bread but the piece of bread we wanted. That's fishing for you though, guys. That's why it's called fishing and not catching. So the second technique that we will do is scrunch them up into little balls like that, as you can see, and fit it for the size of your hook. As you can see, it's about the same size, which is exactly what we want. So we just put it in like that and just surround the hook so the fish cannot see it whatsoever. And then though, we will use the same strategy, which is break up the bread in our hands like this. And this time though, because that's like that, it'll sink and it'll be more heavy, so we can actually cast it instead of walking it down. So that is perfect. We will get this, and hopefully this time it'll work. All right, guys, I've got my another bread ball on, and I've got my bread in the hand. I'm running out of bread now. I've gone through about half a loaf of bread. This time though, I assure you, oh, terrible throw, we should be able to hook onto something now. It's getting to the point that it's scram! Oh gee, that's annoying, guys. Seagull's destroying it. It looks like there's a bit of commotion in the water, so we should be able to just wait until, oh yep. Alrighty guys, and brim are getting into it now, so yep, right there as well. So, alright, we're gonna get the lines out now. Straight in the bunch of it, it's gonna look like it's sinking. Lock it over. And with this technique, I'm going to try it a bit differently. I'm going to try it without this bail arm open. Alrighty guys, I've let it sunk now. The fish are getting into it. Just going to wait for that fish to bite it. I'm going to reel it in and throw it back out to where the fish are. So we're a little bit off here. It looks like they're going crazy over to that right. That was a big one that just smashed. Alrighty. Bring it straight into the school of where they are. Have it tight. Go. Oh no! Oh, oh no! Oh, bugger! 2 fish just smashed that. I don't know if you could pick that up. 2 fish. Could not hook onto one.
Well guys, it looked like luck just wasn't on my side. I was trying everything I could and there were definitely plenty of fish around, but it looked like I just couldn't hook one. So I got another bait and threw some bread in the water, and then this happened.
Alrighty guys, straight into it. Oh, looked like he just took it. Yes guys! Oh, finally! We're on one. Oh, doesn't seem to be too bad either, guys. Looks like a half decent fish. From up here, just absolutely smacked it from up here. Good fish as well. Perfect strategy, squishing it onto the hook and letting it sink straight into where the fish are, and what a good result. Nice brimbo here. Let's get him unhooked and get him back in the water. Alrighty guys, we've got what we're chasing. Have a look at that. Beautiful canal brim. Good size there. I'd probably say maybe 25, high 20s though. Absolutely smashed that. Took us a few turns, but we got there in the end. Such beautiful fish, brim are. A lot of people don't like them, but if we get a big enough one, we will keep it for a feed. Such a pretty fish that is. We're going to get him back in the water now though, and we'll try just before the storm hits, try get one more. Usually though, once we catch one, it's pretty hard catching another one, but we'll see how we go. Let's get this guy back in the water. Alrighty guys, such a beautiful fish. Time for a release. Have a look at that, guys. Swim straight off. Let's get our rods back out, see if we can't get a bit of a bigger one.
Well, guys, we got the rod straight back in, but it just seemed like the fish weren't biting anymore, so we decided to change to the other side of the pontoon. We fished here for a little bit, but with no luck. Well, then, this happened.
Guys, I just threw in the rod and it's taken off. Absolutely. I think we might have another one here. Yep, good one, guys. Got one. I was just going to bring the camera over and say how I'm going to change strategies and just leave it in there. And bang. Threw the rod in expecting to get nothing and absolutely bloody flogged it. Holy guys, that is a good size brim. Let's get him on hooked and I will show you guys. Oh, look at this guy. Alright, I was having no luck down the other end, so I decided, you know what, let's change it up and we'll bring it down and we'll just throw it out and just leave it. And I went back to grab the camera and bang, just took off and started screaming drag. Now this is a much better one than the first one. This is a nice river canal brim. Absolutely amazing brim. And nearly pulled the rod in the water. It was that's for sure. That might be a bit of an over exaggeration, but definitely had a bit of power to him. Alrighty guys, well that's pretty much all I want to show you for this video. Just how easy it is to grab a piece of bread from your kitchen, put on a small hook and chuck it out into the water. You can get nice fish like this. Brim only have to be 25 to eat, but I don't feel like a feed at the moment. Got dinner already cooking on the stove, but what a beautiful fish this is. They're such pretty fish, brim, like I said for the last one. This one I reckon will be very high 20s, low 30s. Beautiful fish. You got to be careful because they got decent spikes on the top, which are very sharp, spikes on the sides and spikes at the back, so got to be careful when picking them up. But stunning fish and absolutely great fish to catch on rod and reel. Beautiful fish, and let's get a nice release on this guy. Alrighty guys, what a beautiful fish that is. Absolute fun fish to catch. Let's get him back in the water and we'll see if try get another one. If not, wow, absolutely shot off like a rocket. Alrighty guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. It's getting dark and there is a big thunderstorm on its way. We had two really nice brim this afternoon, good size as well. I'm glad I can get a video up for you guys, but if you have any video suggestions, please let me know down in the comments below. I will be uploading more frequently now, and thank you guys for watching to the end, and I will see you guys in the next video.